everyone, welcome back to my channel. I forgot to put hand lotion on, so let's do that while I introduce today's video. First of all, happy Monday. 2024 is quickly winding down, so I hope that everybody is enjoying the last few days of the year. Today we will be doing a wipnchat, which is where I work on my current project. I am still working my way through Cozy Christmas, which I cannot find the I can't find the sheet for. Where is my image? I can't find the picture. I do have the trading card, but I know this can be kind of hard to see on camera, but it's, you know what, I'll pop up a picture here for you guys. It'll just make things so much easier. I'm gonna have to track down that sticker sheet. You know what, I think I know where it is. Maybe not. Huh. Here it is. I found it. I will not be popping a picture up because I found it. It is this one, Cozy Christmas by Rita Konya. This is a 69.9 centimeter by 93.8 centimeter. It is a square drill. There are 58 colors. We have one AB, one AB, one crystal, and four fairy dust drills. Oh my gosh. Please tell me that some of you are also struggling with like end of the year, what day is it itis, because the last few years I've taken this like stretch of time off of work and I feel like I'm just in a fog. I've mentioned that in the last couple of videos. So I am working on this project. I have the rest of this row and then I have one more row. So I'm really hoping I can finish this one in time before the end of 2023. I'm enjoying it, which is really saying something since this is a massive square drill kit. I've kind of stayed away from them in the last like year and a half, but I loved this image so much that I really wanted to work on this one. For my containers, I am using the Elizabeth Ward. My tray is from Bijou Bliss. My pen is from Norse Alchemist. My cover minder, I believe, is from Galloway's Gallery, and then I'm also using the nail saver tool from Kevin's DP Pens. I love this thing. I think that's everything that we need to talk about in terms of what I'm working on. There are a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about before I moved into today's video. First of all, let me just give a little disclaimer. Steven and his dad are working on something in our garage and then like the attic above the garage. So, or not above the garage. The entry to our attic above our house is in the garage. So if you hear anything, any unusual noises, that is probably what that is. Also, if you hear like a tapping, it is the bottom of my diamond painting hitting the wall because my drafting table is right over a heat vent. So if you hear like a tapping sound, hopefully that will end soon. There are a couple things that I wanted to get your guys' opinions on, and then we'll move into what today's video is actually about. At the end of every month, I do a month in review. And then at the end of the year, I do a year in review. So my question for you guys is, on the 1st, which is a Wednesday, I would normally post my month in review. So do you guys still want to see my December month in review like I would normally do? And then later in the month, not later in the month, probably in the same week or maybe the week following, I'll do my year in review. So do you want to see both of those videos, or should I just pass on the December month in review and do just a year in review? Let me know in the comments. I'm leaning towards still doing a month in review because that's what I did last year and everybody seemed to be fine with that. So I'm thinking that I'm still going to do December month in review, and then a few days later I'll do my 2024 year in review. So let me know how you guys feel about that, if you have an opinion, and I will definitely take that into account. As far as everything else, I did kind of catch you guys up on Christmas in Cozy Crafty Sunday. If you guys haven't watched that, I think it might actually be my favorite Cozy Crafty Sunday of the year. I really liked the project that we worked on. So if you want to hear a little bit about our Christmas, you can check out that video if you haven't already. Basically, Stephen and I were both spoiled rotten by our families and by each other, and we had a really good holiday. I hope everybody else had the same as well. The main focus of today's video is my 2025 diamond painting bucket list. Now, this is something that I've been doing on my channel now for... This might be my 4th year. I had my channel and I wasn't really posting consistently, not like I do now. I have a schedule that I am pretty good about following. This might be my 4th bucket list. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. It might be my 3rd year. I can't really remember. But these are just goals that I would like to reach, or things that I have set for myself for the year pertaining to diamond painting. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Some of these are definitely duplicates from 2024. It's just things that I want to continue to strive for, or things that worked out really well for me. So I have kept them on the list. So let's go ahead and get started. One thing that I do always like to add to my list are new companies to try. Unfortunately, I did very poorly on that in 2024, but if you were here for most of the year, you will know that I had a very, very successful no-buy for, I want to say, over half the year. And I was really proud of that. So unfortunately, I didn't try any of the companies on last year's list. I think I had 4 listed, and I scaled that back to 2 this year. Now, if you are interested in seeing how my 2024 goals wrapped up, I did do a video on that a couple of weeks ago. That way you can get a recap of what the 2024 goals were and what I was able to accomplish. But as far as 2025, there are 2 companies on my list that I would like to do diamond paintings from. And they are 2 companies that I have showed in my Wishlist Wednesday series, which, let me know if that's something you guys want me to continue in the new year. It's a fun series, but if it's not something you guys are interested in, obviously I will not continue it. But if you are interested, please leave me some shop recommendations in the comments down below. But the 2 companies that I put on my list for 2025 have been very popular with you guys. Like, when I talk about trying a new company, these are kind of the top 2 that you guys recommend. The first one is Muni Made, and I think I already have the kit that I want to pick up already in my mind. Like I mentioned, I did already do a video for Wishlist Wednesday, so there is a kit that's kind of on the forefront that I would like to pick up. But I've really only heard positive things about Muni Made's kits. A lot of you speak very, very highly of their diamond paintings, so I would really like to try one of their kits in 2025. And then the second shop that I'm hoping to try something from is Enabler's Outpost. It's kind of the same thing for them. A lot of you have recommended that shop to me. A lot of you have worked on kits from them and you've really enjoyed them. So I would like to get in on that. So those are the 2 companies that I hope to try in the new year. It definitely won't be like a beginning of the year thing, but you know, maybe by the summer I'll be in a position where I can pick up some kits from them. So definitely hoping to accomplish that in 2025. The next little category is to focus on my stash. I believe this was also on the 2024 bucket list. And especially after filming my diamond painting stash videos, those went up on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If you haven't seen those yet, Part 1 was all of my non-Diamond Art Club kits, and then part 2 was all Diamond Art Club. So if you haven't seen that and you're interested in seeing what is in my stash, please go check out those videos. I would really appreciate it. But I really do want to focus on my stash in 2025. I know that there will be new releases that come out that I'm going to want to work on. Obviously, there are new companies that I want to try. But I have kits in my stash from like 2020, I think is when I started buying Diamond Art Club. I know I have a kit in my stash from my first like Oraloa order, which I think was Black Friday 2020. My first diamond painting shop order, I still have one kit left from them, which I think might have been 2020 as well. So I have a lot of kits in my stash that I want to get through, and honestly seeing them in the stash videos kind of made me realize how much I enjoy a lot of the kits that I own. I think I've been pretty good over my diamond painting career, if you will, about picking up kits that I really, really loved. I could definitely see myself potentially destashing a couple, but I don't think I'm going to have like a mass amount of kits that I want to get rid of because I do really, really like them. So I definitely want to focus on what is in my stash. And if you have not seen my 25 kits for 2025 video, I did go through my stash and I picked 25 priority kits that I would really like to get to. I did the same thing for 2024 and I finished over half of them. So if I can kind of do the same thing with this year's list of 25 kits, I think I'll be pretty happy with that. Not me plugging all my own videos in today's. Sorry, but they're there if you want to watch them. So definitely a top priority is my stash, working through kits that I already own, and obviously sprinkling in some new releases and, you know, fun projects. I'm not going to just confine myself to my list of 25 kits, but they'll definitely be at the forefront of my mind. The next section is definitely, I believe, a carryover from 2024 as well, and it's to focus on other companies. Now, this year will be different because at the end of this year, I was added to the Diamond Art Club sneak peek team, which has been amazing. My first like official video, I didn't do the calendar, but my first like kit is on its way, I believe, or it will be in the next couple of days. So those videos will start popping up in early 2025, which is very exciting. But I also want to make sure that I'm working on other companies. I very much enjoy my Diamond Art Club kits. You guys know I work on a ton of them. They are the majority of my stash. I think we figured out when we did my stash video that I had over 100 Diamond Art Club kits. And then I think my non-Diamond Art Club kits were about 50. So I love Diamond Art Club. I work on a ton of their kits. I always enjoy the art style. The renderings are usually spot on for me. And, you know, I love working on them. I've said for a couple of years now that to me, going and working on something else from another company and then coming back to a Diamond Art Club kit is like coming home. I've always felt that way. But as somebody who makes videos and shares diamond painting content with you guys, I also want to make sure that I'm sharing things from other companies and that I'm also seeing what else is out there. That's why I focus on, in my 25 kits for 2025, making sure that I'm adding other companies than just Diamond Art Club. So will you be seeing a lot of Diamond Art Club content in 2025? Yes, you will. Probably even more with the sneak peeks and stuff. But while I will always continue to work on my Diamond Art Club kits, as you can see, I'm currently working on one, I do like to, you know, share the love a little bit and work on other companies as well. So my goal, which is something that I tried to do this year as well, is I would like to make sure that each month I'm putting in a different diamond painting company. So I think for January, I think I did choose 2 Diamond Art Club kits, but I believe in February, it's like 2 Diamond Art Club kits and maybe an Oraloa. In March, I think it's 1 or 2 Diamond Art Club kits and then a Diamond Dots. Like, I want to make sure that I'm just throwing something else in there, not only for you guys to have variety, but for myself to also have some variety. So definitely something, again, that I want to focus on. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm just going to become a Diamond Art Club channel, because that's not, like, first of all, that was never told to me. You know, like, I don't have to only be a Diamond Art Club channel. I can share other stuff. And I'm looking forward to continuing to do that in the new year. So that's that little focus on other companies category. Next up is to continue working on kits that I want to work on. 2024 was probably the year that I did the least amount of events since I first kind of officially joined the diamond painting community. I love community events, and I definitely want to make sure that I'm joining them to support members of the community, because I know, even though I've never hosted an event, I know how much goes in to hosting them, and, you know, if you're doing prizes, getting sponsors, and I totally get how much work goes into them, and I do want to make sure that I'm supporting those people. But sometimes in the past, I have joined events that, you know, I might not really want to be working on that kit right now, or it might not be something that I love, and I just don't want to do that anymore. I want to be working on the kits that I really want to work on in my stash. And if I go a month and nothing I want to work on fits into the event, then that's just what it's going to be. I kind of want it to be more of like, okay, I'm going to choose my kits for this month, and then we'll go look at the event sheet, and we'll see if anything I want to work on fits into any of the events happening. Which is kind of what I always do. If you watch my Plan My Kits With Me video, I usually read out to you guys what events are happening in that month, and then I will kind of go through my stash. I need some more putty. And we'll kind of talk through if anything I have fits into those events. But I don't want to limit myself to only working on kits each month. Ugh, I can't talk today. Kits each month that fit into events. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Obviously, when I can, or when I do have a kit that fits into an event, I will 100% be joining so that I can support members in the community. It's just not something that I want to really be a priority for me anymore. Because I want to be working on the kits in my stash that I really want to work on. And in years past, kits that I really want to work on, I've let go that year so that I could just join an event. And they're fun, for sure. But also you can just follow along with the event and support the people who are in it by liking their posts and sharing and all that stuff. So I guess really, like, the main focus is just to make sure that I'm working on what I want to work on each month and not limiting myself to trying to join every single event that's happening. Next up is something that I've talked about in a couple of videos recently, and that is to get back into using my special drills. A couple of years ago, hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for the abrupt halt there. But I think I left off on getting back into using my special drills. Now, to plug another one of my videos from this month, I did do a special drill collection where I went through all of the special drills that I have in my stash. Now, a couple of years back, I was very into adding special drills to my kits. I had accumulated just a ton of really beautiful special drills, and then I kind of just fell off and I haven't been using them. So I have all of these really beautiful crystals and ABs and glitter drills and sparklers and all of these special drills that I don't use. So I definitely want to prioritize in the new year picking and choosing kits that I want to add things to. So I do have what I hope to be a big project coming up in February. And at some point in January, we will be planning like what special drills I'm going to use. And I would like to mainly use my collection of drills that I already have. I might have to go out and pick up 1 or 2 things, but I would like to be using what I have in my collection. Because as beautiful as they are, they just kind of sit around, and I would rather be using them on some of my diamond paintings. So, you know, maybe like picking and choosing a couple of special, to me, kits, you know, maybe like 1 every 3 months or something that I devote the extra time to adding special drills into. Next up on the list is my goal of kits to complete. I have pretty much had the same goal the last couple of years, which is to complete 2 to 3 kits a month, which brings me to about 24 to 36 finishes for the year. I believe this year I will end on, I think if I finish this kit on time, it'll be 32, which, you know, is a good number, I think. And my main goal with that is to make sure that I'm finishing more kits than I'm bringing into my stash. Because in years past, I haven't done that, but I believe in this 2024, I believe that I did succeed in that goal. So 2 to 3 finishes a month. Yes? Hi. Okay. Apologies for another interruption there. Next on my list is my no buy / low buy. So one of my biggest goal of 2024 was to do 6 months of a no buy. And I did that, believe it or not. I did manage to complete that goal. But this year, I think because I've kind of gotten myself just a little bit in check with buying diamond paintings, I don't have as much FOMO, and that definitely helps with companies not doing as much like limited edition type stuff. But I think this year I'm going to change that to 3 months of a no buy. I definitely want to have 3 months of the year where I do not buy anything. And then I'm planning to do 3 months of a low buy. So if there's a diamond painting that comes out that I just really, really want to have, or, you know, like a new pen or something like that, some accessory, I feel like giving myself the opportunity to have a low buy will, I don't know, I feel like it will kind of, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, it won't make it as difficult. Because I will say, like, a no buy is hard. When you're seeing everybody get the new releases and working on all these new kits, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I do wish that I could buy that one. But I guess it won't be as, like, limiting, obviously, if I allow myself to be on a low buy for 3 months. Now, my goal is to have the whole year to be a low buy, but I know that I do want to, obviously, I want to keep like my diamond status with diamondartclub. I know that that doesn't really matter, but having the option of being able to shop first on like Black Friday, I like it. So I'm thinking definitely 3 months of a no buy, and then maybe I can just make the rest of the 9 months be a complete low buy. But my goal is 3 and 3. So 3 months for a no buy and 3 months for a low buy. I'm not limiting myself this coming year to it being the beginning of the year. In 2024, my goal was to have a no buy in January, February, and March, which I actually didn't do. My grandfather passed away in February of last year, and I like needed the retail therapy after that. So I didn't succeed in like the first 3 months, but I did have 6 months of a no-buy. So definitely would like to continue prioritizing not just buying things. I've definitely fallen into that trap in the past where it's like, oh, I'll just buy this kit. Oh, I'll buy this kit. Oh, there's this sale. Let me just buy this kit. And kind of touching back on wanting to focus on my stash. Honestly, where I store my diamond paintings is just kind of full at this point, and I would like to be moving kits out at a higher rate than I'm bringing them in. So all of those kind of like tie together a little bit, the stash and the no buy and the low buy. I just want to be a little bit more conscious of what I'm picking up is kind of the main overall goal of 2025. And I feel like I did pretty well with that in 2024. So those are my goals for 2025. That's my diamond painting bucket list for the year. Definitely let me know what your goals are diamond painting wise for the year. I'm not somebody who does like New Year's resolutions for myself, but I do enjoy kind of setting goals for hobbies that I have. And obviously diamond painting is my main hobby. I spend most of my time, my free time, diamond painting and making videos and all of that fun stuff. I didn't set any like social media goals this year or for 2025. I just kind of am like really content with what I have accomplished. Obviously, you know, it would be cool to hit 4K subscribers, but the subscriber number doesn't really matter to me. Of course, it's cool to like check YouTube Studio and be like, oh my God, I got, 2 more subscribers. The number is cool, but that's not my ultimate goal with creating diamond painting content. So, the number of followers I have on Instagram, I'm content with that. The number of subscribers, as much as I would, of course, like to see more people watching my videos, I'm cool. I like knowing that so many of you enjoy my videos and want to watch them. So I didn't really do any of those like content creator type goals. I think when you make videos, your goal is always to get more subscribers, but doesn't deter me from making the videos anyway, so I don't really care. But with that, I do want to say thank you to those of you who have been here all month. We do have one more video for December, and then I think I'm back the next day for the 1st of January. So the daily videos will end, but I think we're gonna be here for a few days in a row if I'm not lying to you guys, because I actually ran out of time to do some of the videos that I had planned for December. So I'm planning to do my December month in review. I want to do my year in review. I want to do my top 5 diamond paintings. I want to do my least favorite diamond paintings of the year. So there's going to be a lot of kind of recap videos coming to you guys the first couple weeks of January. So I hope that you're excited for that. And again, I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here for December. If you found my channel in December and subscribed, thank you so much for doing that. And I'm very excited for 2025 on the diamond painting side of things. I think that we're going to have some really cool videos, new types of videos, some more like themed videos. You guys know I love to do my themed videos. We're going to just start integrating some different types of content into the channel, and I'm very much looking forward to that. And I hope that you guys are as well. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do the January page of our diamond painting calendar. So it'll be my first time finishing one of those in the calendar, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Let me know what your diamond painting goals are for 2025 if you set them, and cross your fingers for me that I can finish this kit in the next couple of days. I am filming this on Sunday, so in my time, I have a couple of days to get this one done. So cross your fingers for me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.